Okay, this is going to be a video about a band from Detroit that I really enjoy, and then some other new records that I got in the mail, and one comparison of a record that's very old. Anyway, let's get into Werewolf Jones. They're a band from Detroit. They sound a lot like the Stools without ripping off the Stools. And I've shown this little 7-inch that I got from them at a show at the Outer Limits Lounge in fabulous Hamtramck, which it's Detroit. I don't know why there's a different name for a town that is like in the middle of Detroit. It's kind of strange. Anyway, you'll have to look it up on a map. Look up Detroit and then look up Hamtramck. And there's a city within a city. I guess actually I don't know what they were trying to do. Anyway, Hamtramck has a lot of great little music venues, or it used to. There's no music venues anymore. That's why all you're getting is record videos instead of videos of new bands that are fun, exciting, weird, irritating. That's all gone now. Anyway, let's get back to Werewolf Jones. Werewolf Jones is also on this compilation. And what song do they sing? False Prophet. And I first found out about Werewolf Jones when I went and saw the Knots at some little venue. I'll try to remember the name. Anyway, I went and saw the Knots, and Werewolf Jones was opening up, and I was very impressed with them. They had this record for sale with one of their songs on it. I bought it, and I enjoyed. The UFO Factory. That was the name of the place where the Knots and Werewolf Jones played. Okay. Werewolf Jones is also on this monster. And the song that they sing is Terminal Velocity. And they are just as good on this as they are on this. Werewolf Jones does a good job on both of those comps. Okay, here comes the big one. This is the brand new Werewolf Jones full-length LP. And I think it's their first LP. I don't think they've done anything full-length before this that I can come across on the computer. Anyway, this baby is extremely good. The songs are very catchy. They're like the other ones. They're not better than the other ones, and they're not worse. It's just the same, which is good. You really don't want to change when you're dealing with something like this. Anyway, Werewolf Jones is a very exciting band from Detroit, and I suggest you pick this up off of their Werewolf Jones Bandcamp page, and they are on Big Neck Records. It's almost like I'm being paid to hype this band, and I'm not. They're just really, really good. Again, they're kind of like the Stools, but they're not. But they're just as exciting as the Stools. Okay. Now, when I ordered that Werewolf Jones record from Big Neck Records, this record was also inside of it. And I didn't know what this was. I thought maybe it was just filler in the packaging for some reason. Sometimes when you order a record, you'll get a Herb Alpert record along with it, you know, I guess just to make the packaging more secure. And I thought that's what this was. And I don't think that's what this was. I think this was a mistake. This is a band called Fire Retarded, and there is a Fire Retarded band from San Francisco. This is not them. This is from the Midwest somewhere. It doesn't really say where this band is from, but I know that they're from like Wisconsin or somewhere in Wisconsin. Not really sure where. Anyway, enough about where this band is from. This record it's good. it's definitely worth buying. It's called Scroggs Manor, and it was so good, and that I went on to the band camp page, and I bought the little 7-inch that they had as a thank you for sending me this record by mistake. So, Fire Retarded, Scroggs Manor on Big Neck Records is definitely worth the price they charge for it. Okay, I went to the Flipside record store nearby and got some records that were kind of on sale. I got this Poison Idea picture disc. I think it's a record store day release of Kick Out the Jams, an MC5 cover, and Just to Get Away on the flip side. Well, no, the Kick Out the Jams is on the flip side. Just to Get Away is the main song on this little picture disc, and it was on sale, so why not? Poison Idea is a worthy band. Okay, and hold on, let me see here. Okay, just a moment. I gotta pause the video and go get a new record. Just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I found the record. Also at Flipside Records, I picked up this Quincy Punks 10-inch, and this one's called Stuck on Stupid, and it's kind of hard to find, but it didn't come with a lyric sheet, which was too bad. But I bought it anyway because this is just a righteous little hardcore punk rock record from the Quincy Punks that you never ever see for sale at a reasonable price. But this price was reasonable, and lyric sheet or no, a great record, and I wasn't going to pass this up just because it didn't have a lyric sheet in it. And I also picked up this Quincy Punks Rejects split. And this one also was a very reasonable price. And it's good. It's really good, especially the Quincy Punk side. The labels are mixed up. The Reject side, this is actually the Quincy Punk side. And vice versa. So those are the two new Quincy Punks records that I got. And they're fun to listen to. And Quincy Punks records, they really need to be re-released, or like a box set of all the Quincy Punk stuff. That would be good. And I also picked up this Skull Crack record. Let's dig this thing out of the packaging. This one did come with a lyric sheet. I wasn't cheated on the lyric sheet with this release. And Skull Crack, where are they from? It doesn't really say where this band is from. But I know they're from like Santa Ana, California somewhere. And that's what the little record looks like. And this is just hardcore thrashing punk rock that is, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I would say it's I don't know. I can't compare them to anybody else. Their songs are definitely catchy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. But anyway, this is Skull Crack. Cut It Down. A great little 7-inch. And it also was on sale. Okay, I also got this Nirvana In Utero 2013 mix. And And this is a double LP with a very uninteresting gatefold, an uninteresting back cover. The front cover is interesting. And this thing, again, it's good if you speed it up. The way it's recorded and the way the band plays the songs, they're playing them way too slow. They could have put more energy into them, but then maybe they wouldn't have been as popular. Anyway, this was worth $20, double LP, a bunch of songs on it, and it plays well fast. Okay, this is a band from Detroit, and this is called Caveman and Bam Bam, Early Man. This is not strange punk rock. This is, I can't really describe what this is. It's fun, that's for sure. It's catchy. All, you know, the songs don't all sound the same. It's wild. It's one guy with a guitar, one guy with a drum, and they're just banging out these little punk rock songs that are, you know, funny. They have to do with being a caveman. And I would definitely suggest buying this from Jet Plastic Recordings. Yeah, I guess this is on Jet Plastic Records. I got this in the record store. I didn't get it from a Bandcamp page, so I don't know if Jet Plastic Recordings is the record label or the little place where they recorded this record. Anyway, I'm sure they have a Bandcamp page and you can pick this thing up. It's kind of not cheap, and that's strange. It was $20 for this thing. It's a new release, and maybe it's limited edition because of the colored vinyl, and that's why it was $20. Anyway, Caveman Bam Bam Early Man is they're a good fun band. They're really hard to explain. You can see them on this channel because I filmed a bit of their show when they played the Outer Limits Lounge, and that's how I found out about them. Okay, this is a record that Tony Collins sent me, and it came with a t-shirt, and the t-shirt looks exactly like the front cover of this record. And it's a gatefold, lyric sheets, or not lyric sheet, but lyrics inside the gatefold. And this is like a speed metal record. It sounds like Cradle of Filth with all the nonsense stripped away. Let's see what the vinyl looks like. And there's the record with a little bit of yellow and a whole lot of blue. And this thing is like a no-nonsense speed metal, I guess, black metal album that has to do with being a vegetarian. Because that's what Cattle Decapitation, their message is, don't eat meat. Anyway, it's definitely worth buying. It's a fun record to listen to, and it's a long record. You definitely get your money's worth with this release. Okay, here's the comparison. I showed this Clash record before, and this is the European version, and this one has 48 Hours on it, Protex Blue, Cheat, and Deny. Those are the 4 songs that are on this one that are not on this one. This one, you get, here, I gotta get this one out to do this comparison correctly. This one you get Jail Guitar Doors, you get I Fought the Law, Clash City Rockers, and White Man in Hammersmith Palace, or Palace. Anyway, this is the American version. And this one didn't this one didn't come with a lyric sheet. This is my lyric sheet complaining video. This one didn't come with it. I was disappointed because I paid $15 for this thing. No lyric sheet. Anyway, the record was in really good condition. So that's the difference between these two records. I think the American one is better. The Deny song isn't as good as like one of the extra songs that they put on the American one. Neither is 48 Hours. Neither is Protest Blue. Cheat is good. But the extra songs on this one, the American one, with the Clash at the top, they're all good. So every song on this thing is great. Every song on this thing is not great. So if you're looking to buy this thing, get the one where the Clash is written on the top, and it's Epic Records, not CBS. And all the re-releases of this album are sadly of this one. So if you buy the re-release, you're going to get these songs. And you're not going to get Clash City Rockers or White Man and Hammersmith Palace. You're not going to get those songs. To get those, you got to seek out this thing, which is not being repressed. So you got to get an original of it. And I looked, and if you want the lyric sheet, or the ones that are advertised, the lyric sheet included, they're like $50, $100, which is too bad. Anyway, that is the Great Clash comparison. Okay, a few more. I showed this one. This is Discharge, picture disc. And it's the Y album, and I've shown this one before. And here's Discharge, Decontrol, the singles, and I've shown this one before. And I just got this one, Discharge, Hear Nothing, See Nothing, Say Nothing. And this picture disc, it's not as thrashy as this one. This one's very thrashy. This one's kind of a step down. Is it good? This thing is very good. This thing is one of the best records I have. It's just not as crazy as the first one. So now I have all of the Discharge that I need. Anything other than these two and the first record on this thing, not the second. The second record, I guess the bottom part of the singles here. Oh geez, they're horrible. They're just heartbreakingly horrible. Side C and side D on this thing will just break your heart. Side A and side B will give you a new meaning for life. So that's the strange story of the band Discharge. So seek these two things out and buy this for the first record in it, and you should be fine. Okay, that's it. Hopefully the new records that I ordered show up in the mail, and I get to do a field trip record review. So when those show up, or actually I'm just waiting for one record for this field trip video that I'm going to do, and when it shows up, I get to get in the car, drive somewhere, and do the record review from the street. Okay, thank you.